Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
A throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. From the gun, Britt. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Carried by number 37.
They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
There's a toughness about Jared Goff that maybe he doesn't get enough credit for. His freshman year at Cal, team went 1-11. His rookie year with the Rams, he was 0-7 as a starter. Undaunted in either case, and has come back each and every time to flash the ability that made him the #1 overall pick in the draft when he came out of Cal.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
To Antonio Gibson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Goff. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard.
Out of the gun. Goff. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Tate. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, Goff. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be take him down across the 50 at the 45 and enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well. But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Intercepted by the Lions.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Britt. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Britt is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. 14. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make the score. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Second and 7 at the 28.
From the gun, here's Goff. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
On second and 10, Goff. Back to Brown, this time complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll try and run the option to pick it up. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff, the catch made over the middle by Ginn. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Goff. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. He will push his way down to about the 14. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. McCann's kick up and good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. 14. So the field goal there counts what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Washington 3.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Loss of 11 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing on third and long. Britt. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets it.
And now look at him go. The 20. 10, touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 64 yards. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
The tackle made.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Swift. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Britt, this will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And it's 3rd, back to throw. Britt. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
To number 8.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions add on to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
The Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Is good.
That time, a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And that will be incomplete.
Pass. Incomplete on the throwaway.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates. It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Britt. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and it can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson, he'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Goff. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Washington.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Goff. Open man is Samuel. Complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And Washington able to make this a close game again.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 20. The 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Lions offense. They really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A big play there for Detroit. 65 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he will find his man on the outside. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. They will run it with Swift here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing. Let's start. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Goff now to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Britt, and it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To try again after the sack. Goff, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Field goal, a 40-yard attempt.
McCann's kick up and good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's White. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
2nd and 7.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. On first down, Kidd, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
from the shotgun. Here's White. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
That's good.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
And goal to go.
From the gun, White. Flushed out right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 10-yard touchdown run. And Washington now within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now White, operating from the gun.
The attempt
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That keeps the score Lions.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. They'll run on first down. Hooks. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
Number 38.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Back to throw is Gray. Throwing on 1st down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. 7 yards to pick up there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
And to give this time to the tailback. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
The running back, again the ball carrier.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, 1st down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
And the Washington offense heading out. On 1st and 10, White. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
White.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now White. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun. White caught on the left side by Ginn. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Now White with a 1st down throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. On 1st down, it's White.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and
they'll keep it on the ground. Kidd. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Point after here coming up.
the extra point.
And the lead is down to 2.
The kick is good.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
33.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. On first down, Hooks. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Gray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Gray's pass.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Third down.
Now Gray from the gun on 3rd down. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 6.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Off the bootleg. Gray. And he rifles it complete. Caught by Landry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll pull it down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. What a big fourth-quarter fumble recovery a moment ago, and now they are set up with a chance to take the lead. White, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. White, that is incomplete. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
The ball carried by
Deron Payne.
It's a pickup of 3.
Gray now looking to throw on 2nd down.
At the 30.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
37.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Gray. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Chase Young able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the time. Hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Operating from the gun, Gray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, White. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. White. They'll roll him out right. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, White. It's brought in left side by Tate. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
White looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. White over the middle, complete to Tate. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, White. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
2nd and 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. White and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Intercepted by the Lions. They'll take over.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taken down at the 41.
Here's Gray to throw on 2nd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Gray's pass.
The Lions on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Gray. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the 1st.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Gray on 1st and 10. And he fires one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Back to throw is Gray. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Back to the air on 2nd down. White is going to find his running back. It's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
First and 10.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's White on first down. Now White lost the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth-quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And 6.
Operating from the gun. Gray. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Lions.
Now Gray throwing on first down. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 17-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
What's the deal, y'all? Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Gray now. From the gun, he'll throw. Dancing to his left. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions add on to their lead. And that might just seal the deal here. It makes it a 2-score game with not a lot of time on the clock. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now Washington down by 9. A minute 55 remaining. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up first and 10. On first down, White. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And Ginn's got it. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. To throw is White. On 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental